warrior deserves a silver. This can't be Vinesh's end. Dangal world unanimous. No charity, medal is hers. All Indians agree with this. Fought, slayed, booked silver. Give Vinesh silver.
This is not an emotional appeal. Everyone knows and everyone agrees that no matter what the argument, and there have been so many viewers in the last 24 hours, but Vinesh Phogat deserves a silver medal. She's India's wrestling champion. She had an assured silver medal and was headed towards that gold. She's been at the center of a whirlwind of emotions. She's completely dry on the inside when you see the latest pictures of her. This controversy following a heartbreaking, unfortunate disqualification that shattered her Olympic dreams and all of us who love and cheer for her. Phogat is receiving support from fans and fellow athletes calling for her to be awarded the silver medal. And we completely agree.
Ma, wrestling won, I lost. Forgive me. Your dream, my courage, all is broken. I don't have any strength left now. Farewell, wrestling. 2001 to 2024. She smiled after her devastating disqualification. But with her Olympic dream shattered, Vinesh Phogat is broken. In her first statement since she announced her retirement from the sport she's given her life to. 1 billion heartbroken Indians, including Vinesh's compatriots, have asked her to reconsider her decision.
गुस्से के अंदर जो है ऐसा फैसला ले लेता है। ये तो दोनों जब बैठ के हम सारे बात करेंगे, गीता भी होगी, मैं भी, बजरंग भी हुआ, जब हम बैठ करके जो बात करेंगे उसको समझाएंगे भाई लड़ना है किस किस ने भाई क्या करना है।
Online there is massive clamor. Give Vinesh silver is the demand. The wrestling world too is unanimous. Former Olympian Jordan Burroughs was to ask for a silver medal for India's warrior. He's also proposed immediate rule changes for United World Wrestling that include 1 kg second-day weight allowance and secured medal for both finalists after a semi-final victory, even if weight is missed on day 2. The Olympic silver has Vinesh's name on it. Phogat stunned 4-time world and defending Olympic champion Yui Suzaki of Japan in the first of her 3 matches on Tuesday. In the semi-final, Vinesh had outclassed Cuba's Yusnelis Guzman 6-0 to assure at least a silver. Through the matches, her weight was within 50 kgs. So technically, the silver that was assured to her was valid. Vinesh has now appealed against her elimination with the Court of Arbitration for Sports. She has asked that she be given the silver medal. If the court rules in Vinesh's favor, then she will be awarded a joint silver. After all, there is no one else who deserves it more than her. Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining us live, our team from Paris, who've been at the front line of reporting one of the most difficult stories, all the many twists and turns, and one of the most heartbreaking in the history of Indian sport. Nikhil Naz and Rahul Rawat, thanks for being with me, the both of you. Nikhil, I understand that it's been, a couple of days of complete heartbreak for Indian fans watching the many twists and turns this story has taken. But now everyone has a sense of what may come out from the court of, that has been moved as far as this disqualification is concerned. What are you hearing? The verdict should be out very shortly, isn't that right?
Well, Shiv, I mean, this is the big story that we first broke on India today, that Vinesh has filed an appeal in CAS, which is Court of Arbitration for Sports. Yeah. They have an ad hoc bench here at the Olympic Games. Now, this is done by Vinesh herself, and she's taken the support of the Indian Olympic Association. Only two people could have done it, either the association or the athlete themselves. This has been done personally by Vinesh Phogat herself, of course, with the backing of Indian Olympic Association. Just so that our viewers understand, the case is against UWW, which is United World Wrestling. Now, she does have a glimmer of hope, albeit a very minor one at that, because what the UWW is, what we understand, I've been in touch with a few lawyers that will be representing Vinesh Phogat. They refuse to come on record. There are going to be 4 lawyers that will be fighting Vinesh Phogat's case on a pro bono basis. Some of them are based here out of Paris. I tried to get a confirmation as to exactly what time the hearing is going to take place. What I'm picking up right now, there's a possibility that the hearing might happen online, and we do not know the exact timelines. There's a bit of a confusion, and let me just clear that, Shiv, at the moment. Yes. Many are thinking that there is a 24-hour deadline. Now, what I'm trying to ascertain at the moment, there were 2 appeals that Vinesh Phogat actually filed. One, saying that allow me to participate in the final, because I reached that final fair and square, do my weighing again, and then allow me to participate in that. For that, the verdict came instantly from CAS, where they said no, they cannot do that. The final has already been announced, and according to rules, you cannot be playing the final. So there was a 24-hour window for them to act on that. Now, the other thing that she's going to be arguing in court, or her 4 lawyers are going to be arguing in court, is saying, okay, now that result is done, you have a gold medalist, you have a silver medalist, but I reached that final fair and square because on the first day of the bout, when I was weighed in, I was within 50 kilograms. So I've reached there. So let there be a joint silver medal now. For that, there is, what I'm picking up at the moment, because the lawyers are not coming on record and saying that, what I'm picking up at the moment, there may not even be a 24-hour window. We're still awaiting confirmation on that. So there is a possibility you get to know of the verdict right now, or there's a possibility it may come in a few days as well. So we're waiting on that. But what we can confirm for sure is that the hearing is definitely going to take place at the CAS, and 4 lawyers that have been appointed by the Paris bar are going to be arguing for Vinesh Phogat.
Okay, very important clarification. It may not be a 24-hour deadline. It may actually be longer than that. We're hoping it won't, but we will keep our eyes on that. Rahul, bringing you in, a very sad, very heartbreaking social media post by Vinesh earlier today in the morning. We also saw those pictures of her with Abhinav Bindra, where it is clear that she's been weeping, despite how dehydrated she is. What are you hearing from Team Vinesh right now? All these things happening, all the questions being asked. How is she taking everything? And is this really the end of Vinesh's career? Is she really bidding farewell to wrestling?
Well, that she's already made public, Shiv. As things stand, we've already seen a lot of heartbreaks here, a lot of 4th place finishes, but none worse than this. Because here we thought a day before she came for her weigh-in, it seemed that at least India will not go empty-handed. At least India will get that silver medal, if not a gold, because she had already beaten that world champion, the Olympic champion. So she was a short contender for that gold medal. But as of now, I can understand the sentiments. The emotions are overflowing back in India. But here, having spoken to a lot of people, they are a little practical, and perhaps some of those people, in fact many of those people, have seen things like that. Although in medal contention, if somebody has been pushed out of the final, that's rarest of the rare case. And a court of arbitration, just for the benefit of our viewers, I'm sure you must have explained it, it's just a court of law. So you have lawyers, so you also have to see how and who defends her against the UWW. Now UWW is the world body. and she has filed her case against UWW,
Yes.
and that is the reason, Shiv, last evening UWW issued a statement explaining as to how and what happened during their meeting with the PT Usha
Right.
and the WFI President Sanjay Singh, and they explained the exact point that PT Usha had made, and that is exactly the point that Vinesh has also made in her appeal before the
Right.
Court of Arbitration for Sport.
Okay, we're going to keep a very, very close eye on it. And thank you, Nikhil and Rahul, for, detailing what to expect today. We will manage our expectations accordingly, but we will be keeping many pairs of eyes on this developing story. Rahul and Nikhil in Paris, bringing you every aspect of it. Remember, it was they that broke every aspect of the story that is now unfolding and occupying so much mind space, rightfully so, here in India, as we hope for a silver at least for Vinesh Phogat. Well, remember that the heartbreak over Vinesh Phogat has in many ways clouded some of the other stories regarding Indian stars in Paris. Boxer Nishant Dev, in my view, has been robbed of a medal at the Olympics. The sports star expressed his disappointment after losing a split decision quarter-final bout at the Paris Olympics to Mexico's Marco Verde Alvarez in the 71-kilogram category. Nishant Dev, who had previously defeated Alvarez, felt the judging was unfair, and so do many experts. Vijender Singh and many veterans believe that he was robbed of the medal. I watched the match and I think he was robbed of the medal as well. He dominated the early rounds but lost the match. He criticized the judging system and called for the International Olympic Committee to address these issues, expressing that India's chance for a gold medal was lost due to what he perceived as poor, incompetent officiating. Nishant's loss, which ended India's hopes for a men's boxing medal, sparked controversy and calls for a review of the judging process, not just by Indians, but boxing stars around the world.